So the theme for this month is Rise. So I played the song, Rise. And that's one of the songs that's been in my head this week. Another song that's been in my head this week is a song from The Greatest Showman, the movie. And the line that keeps coming back to me is dreaming with my eyes wide open, dreaming with my eyes wide open. Come alive. Come alive. And that's, to me, come alive is what I think of when I think of rise. I think of this awakening that we think of often in the springtime, like flowers emerging from the snow or the earth, awakening, come alive. Oh, I think of it in our own journey as we go through our cycles of our life experiences, where maybe, we come alive, we awaken, we do new things, and we grow and we thrive. And then we have an autumn time where we're letting go of things, and we have a time of waiting or percolating or seeing, rest. And then once again, we rise, we come alive. And so spring, of course, is a perfect time to talk about this, but I think that it happens at all times of our lives, and it's a cycle that continues, and we may be in different parts of that cycle in different aspects of our lives. And our spiritual experience is not separate from all these other parts. I believe that the more we come into and rise into and grow into the truth of who we are as radiant spiritual beings, it reaches out and touches and awakens all the other aspects of our lives. They're not separate. I'm reminded of a fairly popular quote by Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity. And he wrote this when he was 93 years old. And he said, "I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me." He was 93 years old. And he said, "I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me." That's pretty, I see that as someone who's living who they're called to be, living into their joy and purpose. I spring forth with mighty faith. I step forward in faith. Step forward in wisdom. I sizzle. I rise. And maybe, maybe you're in the waiting period or the releasing period. Maybe you're not feeling quite that zeal and enthusiasm. But I believe that is in us, just as a seed waits under the earth. It's in us. It's there. Even if we don't see it yet. I know that there is so much life ready to spring forth underneath a foot and a half of snow in my front yard. It's there. And it's like that in us too, even when we can't see it, even if we can't necessarily even feel it, it is there. And so we are called to allow the space for it to rise. As the song says, "Spirit, rise up in me." We're just making the space to believe that it is there. It's there. We just need to be ready to see it. We rise. Love is calling us. The world is calling us. Joy is calling us. We came to love one another. We came to learn and to grow. We did not come to argue. We did not come to hate. We did not come to separate from each other. We are called to rise